Tyler Vail. And when you have a 6-game homestand, it's always nice to start that week with a solid performance. And I think you exceeded that. 8 innings, giving up just 2 hits in the opening win over Schaumburg. So what was working so well for you?
My breaking ball was working really well. I kind of figured I was gonna have a good feel for it with the first. I think it was the second batter of the game. I struck him out with a slider, so I knew that it was gonna be a fun game. Once my slider is on, I usually have a lot of success.
I think I have the best seat in the house because I'm sitting right over home plate, and you could see the movement in that slider. Could you see that from the mound and just how much movement there was to keep him off balance?
Yeah, like whenever me and some of the guys talk, like when I throw it, it seems like it's so much bigger and then what it is. But when they say it just looks like a fastball, and the last second kind of bends to the left, and I mean, when I throw a good one, the swings are fun to look at.
And you know as much as anyone how many players have signed with affiliated baseball. A lot of them have been pitchers. You're a guy that has left the Otters a handful of times to go to affiliated baseball. So knowing with those pitchers who are departing, how much did you feel as one of the veterans that you had to step up and kind of fill in that production?
Yeah, Max mentioned that. He said, I don't want you to be a Patrick McGuff or Randy Wynn, obviously, because those guys are so good. But, just kind of take your game to a level up. Which, I didn't feel any pressure, but I just had more fun just, to let go. Because I know once I'm on my game, I usually give the other team a good chance to win.
Back in the rotation, you've played so many different roles here in your time. Are you happy back in the rotation, or do you miss the bullpen?
I mean, I miss the guys in the bullpen. We have it's a different group down there. Not many people would know, like a regular person wouldn't know, what we do down there. It's kind of a tight-knit group. But I mean, any chance I can get to, just get out there and just help the team win. I mean, if it's starting, long relief, closing, I really don't care, as long as I'm pitching.
Still before the All-Star break, so is it still crucial just to win the series and not pay attention to the standings just yet?
Yeah, I mean, in this league, so many seasons have come down to the last week and or the last series. So I mean, it's kind of hard to to think about the playoffs with so much games left. But I think if you win a series early or late, it's still very important.
Okay. Tyler Vail is a big Big Ten fan, Michigan. But so hey, we still got a little bit, but I wanted to get your prognostications here. Give me an East-West winner, and then who's going to win the Big Ten this year?
Obviously, I'm going to pick Michigan to win. What are they in the East?
Yeah, the East.
The East. Yeah, I'm going to have Michigan win the East, and obviously win the Big Ten.
Okay. Who's going to come out of the West then?
I have no idea. Should I say Indiana? Are they in the West?
No, they're in the East. They're in the toughest division.
I don't know the conferences.
So Wisconsin, Iowa, or Nebraska? Because those are the big
Nebraska. I'm gonna say Wisconsin. They're always a hard team. They always have those gritty guys. Those Midwest linemen and tight ends that really just punish guys. So I'm gonna say Wisconsin. But Michigan's gonna win the Big Ten, and I'm gonna predict they're gonna be in a playoff too this year.
Okay, so top 4. I'm gonna go dark horse with Iowa in the West because Iowa always seems to get there.
Yeah, that's true.
And then don't hate me, I'm going to go with Ohio State because until I'm proven different, until the big game goes in the opposite direction, you kind of have to just go with the norm, right?
Yeah, every year I get so pumped up for the Michigan-Ohio State game, and I know that it's probably not going to go my way. So
hey, the last couple of years I always get pumped up for the old Kentucky game on a smaller scale.
Yeah,
and it hasn't gone my way the last 2 years.
We're in the same boat.
Yeah, Buckeyes are still going to win the Big Ten, in my opinion. But hey, Hoosiers are in Michigan this year, or Michigan is in Bloomington this year.
Yeah.
So off season, if you're looking for something to do, I always have extra tickets because I can't give my IU season tickets away for anything, even with Michigan or Ohio State.
I'm actually going to the Maryland-Michigan game. So my dad had a bet with me if I struck out the side in the game, that he'll buy tickets for the Michigan-Maryland game, and it was actually the game where I blew a save in Gateway, but I still struck out the side, so it's
so everybody's happy.
Yeah, so
you still struck out the side, and you get the Michigan football tickets as a result. Still a long way to go though before that point, but appreciate you sitting down with me once again. He's Tyler Vail. I'm Zane Clodfelter. This has been OttersTV.